I never knew my grandfather, Roger Hands. He died before I was born. I learnt the story second-hand, that my grandfather had been involved in the destruction of Kingswood Meeting House in 1715. It seems that my grandfather went with his friend Cornelius Hodges. Both boys were aged 16. They wore white cockades in their hats, King James colours, because they were for our church. A large crowd formed outside Kingswood Meeting House, unsure what to do next. It is probable that some 9-year-old whelp found a stone and broke a window. This would have started shouts of, "Damn the Presbyterians," and "Get the building down." It is said that 2 beginners with covered heads stepped forward and dashed the doors to smithereens. A chapel is a sacred site, but one youth, one stone, one fractured door transforms it to a wreck. 100 hearty heroes that had shyly stayed outside now felt free to enter this wreck and to quickly reduce the pews to matchwood and then to build pyres around the floor and in the yard in front. All that was needed was a flame to set the whole alight. The message was passed, and Roger and Kes hot-footed it across the fields to the Packhorse Inn, whence they returned with my grandfather carrying a shovel of burning coals. The firepan was quickly passed from hand to hand, including the hand of Francis Daulkes, until it reached the meeting, which on this warm day was warmly burning within 10 minutes. Just as the smoke began to rise, a dozen mounted and armed Presbyterians appeared along the dusky lane, some firing guns into the air, which was enough to send the rabblement scrambling in all directions. Roger and Kes had escaped, but a vile pickthank came forward to swear affidavits against 3 other men, including Francis Daulkes. The 3 felons were given temporary lodgings in Worcester Castle. The infamous Riot Act did not come into force until the 1st of August that year, so 2 of the men were charged with the destruction of property, whilst Frank Daulkes was charged with arson. The former 2 received a public whipping. Francis Daulkes was hanged at the gallows place Red Hill. After Daulkes was cut down, his body was painted with tar and brought back to Withel, where the corpse was hung in an iron basket on a tree opposite the building he had tried to burn.